I'll be your direct contact to command when you're in the field.
Acknowledged, Command. Let's kick some ass.
So when I think handheld games, I'm thinking more like short fixes, quick action, you know, something you can play while waiting for the bus. And tactical shooters, I'm thinking long-winded missions and lots of planning and setting up and you know, slow, deliberate progress. And those things don't really seem to combine. Do they work in Unit 13?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, they do.
How? Why?
I think, first of all, Super Interactive, they are brilliant at making shooters where you have to think. Actually, they made the SOCOM series and MAG on the PS3. And they seem to really enjoy to push boundaries on the current format. In the case of PS Vita, the first time you boot up the game, it doesn't look amazing. Honestly, I had to open up my iPad and compare it to Modern Combat just to see if it could be true that an iPad game looked that much better. And I actually think it did. It didn't take long to realize that Super Interactive has done a lot of work on other stuff. The graphics are nice. There's a lot of variety in it, but the whole game is really well thought out. You've got, basically as a single player, you've got 36 different missions. Something could be like, one of the slow missions is you need to go down to the center of the city, to the basement, and there are 2 journalists trapped down there. And of course you need to shoot all the evil terrorists, something generic, blah, blah, because that's what it is.
So far that sounds sort of generic.
It's totally generic. Everything in this game is like, okay, you need to kill X something because he did something or might do something, and it's really a snore fest to listen to this. But it's basically because Super Interactive really understands what the format is about. Whenever you are exactly sitting waiting for a bus or something like that, you don't want to have to watch a 5-minute cut scene telling you some grand story about, well, the usual crap anyways. You just want to get into the action. So basically, a level loads up, and while it's loading up, someone in your ear is saying, we need to kill that terrorist because he has done something bad. And you go, okay, Roger, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, whatever they say.
Tango down.
Yes. And it's just a quick setting taking maybe 10 to 15 seconds. But you get a reason why you're doing what you're doing. The point is, you've got 36 different stages. You can play them in single player, but you can also play them with random encounters. So they mix and match stuff in those 36 stages.
Sure.
So that's why they're going for that totally generic approach.
And in those random encounters, the mission time is perhaps shorter than the long-winded campaign missions?
No.
No? Oh.
But you've got different symbols on the different levels, and you've got one with a clock. And that basically means, okay, you've got no time to play, but you want to play for 5 minutes. And all those missions are closer to, let's say, Call of Duty than a tactical shooter. You've got a bit more armor, and you just need to storm ahead and shoot everybody. And that works really well, because you've got maybe this mission split into 3 times 3 minutes or something like that. So you're getting these short bursts of action, if you want to. If you know you've got an hour or so and you want to sit and plan everything and sneak around and do stuff like that, you just pick one of the other missions. You can also, whenever you play a mission, you get stars based on how fast you did it, how well you did it, etc. But you use that to open up new missions and new encounters. And those encounters you can share online with other guys. So if you want to do a co-op mission against an evil leader somewhere that you just opened up, you can share it online. So maybe, and that it's really a good idea, because that way you can be quite certain that some people will go online to explore content they haven't earned yet. So that works again. I think what Super Interactive are doing is really clever. It might be generic, but everything else works. First of all, the whole gameplay, the mechanics are top notch.
Right. Guns feel right and all that.
Yes. And the enemies actually have some sort of intelligence. Yeah, that's scary. But well, of course, still they had to do something like they can't see a dead guy on the floor. Well, but they act like you would expect. They try to flank you, and actually everything works really well.
Besides the generic, or actually maybe because of the genericness, the game works in a lot of ways that you wouldn't really expect. Or,
yeah. It works in short bursts, and it works for a long time, planning or gaming. Yeah.
So a highlight on the Vita so far?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I absolutely love the game. I haven't seen a lot of reviews on it yet, but yes, I love it.